Hey y'all, it's Kirby, and I am tired. Wait, no, it's just really hot in here, and that makes me tired. And also, I'm just waiting. I'm bored because I'm waiting because I ordered a hat from the internet, and my sister's came, but mine didn't. So, I have to wait until tomorrow. Luckily, USPS does ship on Sundays, according to the internet. So, I didn't want to record a video with my face in it, mainly because, well, wait. The point is, I wasn't sure what to do exactly, so here's a video of me drawing, and I'm going to talk over it. So, I'm basically just doodling here. Obviously my Kirby Gajinka, because that's what I default to when I don't know what to draw. I just draw him. So here I'm trying to draw this picture on one layer, and it actually works out. Usually I don't do that because it's harder, but it actually does create this nice effect. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I actually do need to figure out something to talk about. So I'm just gonna tap the edge of this business card on my desk. It's for Tiny Mountain Houses, which is a tiny house company, but they're pretty expensive. And I've been doing a lot of research on tiny houses lately because I find them really cool, and I want to live in one someday because I think it would be affordable and a good way for me to spend time with my family, and also live in a climate that I like, so I could, like, move around a lot. But it can definitely be expensive. Not as expensive as buying a house, but it can be expensive to get, like, a house built for you. So, my idea was to build it myself because I've seen videos of people doing that online, and I think it's really incredible. Like, they can do it even without experience, like, if they have someone helping them. Like, they build their own freaking houses, and they do it for much cheaper than it would cost to pay someone. I'm just watching myself draw. For some reason, it's so, like, mesmerizing to watch my own drawing process. It's like I'm watching magic happen, and I know that I am the one who caused it to happen. So here I'm drawing the arms and legs in. And I have to take a few extra steps because I'm doing it all in one layer, and I didn't plan out the entire body in advance. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just do the head. And then I was like, oh, I like the head. I'm gonna add the torso. And I'm like, oh, I like the torso. I'm gonna add some legs. So that was my process with this drawing. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe you can. Yeah. I don't know why I really like the sound of my voice with this microphone. It's just, I don't know, this microphone is just really good. And I love the sounds of things being played on it. It's like almost better than real life. It's great. Unfortunately, you can hear my chair squeaking. I really want to make my Kirby Gajinka's outfit in real life. I did actually attempt to make them once, and I wore it for Halloween in 2015? (16) It couldn't have been that long ago. Probably 2016. No, it was 2015. Wait. Whatever. About that time. But it didn't fit, and it really wasn't made of the right material. What I really need to do is, you can't really find red denim, but I have found white denim. So I think the best idea would be to dye it, especially because, I don't know if you can really see it in that picture because I'm not using my normal color palette. But usually for my Kirby Gajinka, it's not a pure red. It's like a pinkish red. So that's what I want to have in my version of my Kirby's overalls. But that's not easy to find. So I'm gonna have to make it myself. And here I am trying out different color filters. And eventually I decide that I don't have one that works, and I'm gonna experiment until I find one that I like. Here. It's so hot. I love color filters. They can totally change the feel of a drawing. And something that's really important, I think, for making a drawing look good is unifying the colors so that they look better together. Like, they look like part of the same picture and not just like, oh, here's a random piece of color and here's a random piece of color. It's all like, it looks good together. Here's me checking out how long the video was. At that point, I think it had been like 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, I want to go a little farther. I made this one. That was the brush. That brush that I used for this second picture. I do draw 2 pictures in this video. So here I'm drawing my water Kirby Gajinka because it's hot, and I felt like maybe thinking about being nice and cool would make me feel nice and cool. It didn't. It really didn't. But this one is, in my opinion, not as good as the first one. My wallpaper, by the way, is by Itoki Hana. I just really like that picture, so I don't claim that picture as my own. No, I'm just using it as my wallpaper. Kirby. I love Kirby. I love Kirby so much. I don't know what to say at the moment. I have a whole bunch of old pictures of Kirby on my wall. I kind of want to change them, but at the same time, I don't want to take down any of my old pictures. I also have some newer ones. I have some of them posted online, but not all of them. The older ones definitely aren't. My old Kirby Gajinka, he just had, like, boring anime boy blonde hair and a pink t-shirt and red shorts, and it did look like Kirby, but the design wasn't very interesting. So I went through 3 different Kirby Gajinka designs. I did have another one where his haircut was a little bit different and his outfit was different. He wore a pink hoodie and jeans and a red and yellow striped shirt, and I realized that he looked a lot like Lucas from Earthbound, well, the Earthbound series. Mother 3, I think, is when he appears. But it was completely unintentional, but eventually I was like, you know, first of all, again, the blonde hair, it doesn't work very well because Kirby's outfit, of course, changes a lot. So he doesn't really look like Kirby when he's in a different outfit that has no pink in it, you know. But I do want to change his outfit because I love designing outfits. Honestly, my Gajinka's outfits are based most of them are based on clothes that I would wear. I don't know if I mentioned that in a video before. But yeah. This picture that I'm drawing here is definitely a lot of experimentation. I'm like coloring things out of order and like just doing what I feel like, and like it definitely didn't come out being really good, but I do like it. Maybe I should have added a color filter, but I didn't. I was planning to, but it just didn't cross my mind at the end. I kind of wish I had used a more blue color for the waves in the background, but I also wanted it to look more like the background. I could have used a slightly darker sky blue. Just made it like the color of the sky. A good way to make a picture look better, I guess, is to like make the foreground look like it's part of the background. So when you're putting something in the background, like you want it to kind of match the color of the background, I guess. I don't know if that's a good explanation. Or if it's even true. Maybe it's just my weird mind being bad at art. I'm not as gross as I sound, I swear. Coloring. I remember that this Kajinko was pretty hard for me to design. It was one of the earlier designs that I made. And I was like, well, I don't want to just put him in a swimsuit, because I imagine him being more like magical than like mundane. I don't know. But I definitely see Water Kirby as a magical based copy ability. Like, he controls water, you know? He's not just like someone in the water, he's like one with the water. I don't know if that makes sense. But I wanted a more magical feel. So I actually went on Google Images and I looked up Water Wizard, and that did give me some ideas. So I kind of just messed around and came up with this, and I really like it. It's not complicated, but I do like it. Although I will say that in real life it would not be practical to swim in, but we can just overlook that because it's fantasy. I love fantasy. So yeah, this picture is about done. So I'm gonna wrap it up here, I guess. Watch me finally get the finishing touches done on this drawing. Shading. I'm gonna color the lines after this, and I just have an auto action for it. It's pretty simple. It just makes a copy of the picture below and puts it above the lines and uses a color filter thingy. I have to fix it up afterwards, though. Yeah, picture. Thanks for watching my video. Here's me signing it and trying to figure out how to sign it. Bye.